life, tried to steer my whole life by design, silent as the night, praying about by that kind of poisoned up mind, state of mind of a front with the blade, cutting the back of my lights on, turning the lights dim and low, dim and low. It's gonna show in the pain that's cut so deep. The stairs don't let you go, don't let you sleep, carving up them scars and the bears that you wear inside of your heart that you bear. You don't even know how it washed you out of your old self, stripped to the bone, carried the tell inside of that stealth mode and lies, but I'm still alone. Every new memory, just a dagger left inside from the pain that was etched, and everywhere I had nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. You planned it all like a game of chess, moving pieces inside of my life to leave me less, walking in steps and wearing my name out. Now inside of this place, no friendship, it's like a murderous game of my life. Snakes in my shadows, devil in disguise. You try to take my entire dreams of mine, leave me paralyzed. You made a mistake, crossed that line. Now I'm telling the world, this life is mine, it's still mine. It's beyond sadistic kind of shit that you dealt, the ache that you don't feel, that'll fade inside of me, a hollowed out soul. Life of betrayal, how you gonna place that weight inside of anybody else's life, gee, inside of the places that I've bled, inside stealing my name, left me without a place, my own name left for dead. This isn't just a story of love, betrayal, gone wrong and cold. It's a crime in the shadows, hard-skinned soul, tactically cruel, controlling my mind. It's never safe in a facade, hidden up in the predator's design over my entire mind. You planned my death right to the kill. No, I'm here still. You twisted my world, filled with that fear inside of mine. Every single tear, every single scream, inside all alone, even crying on my whole way home. It's building that fire where your love dies. Your lies like a murderer game lethal.
It was a whole war crime of conspiracy over me and mine, meant to take my whole life away. Damnation effects, staging up your life for what's best inside of their own case steps to progress made, stepping stones along the way, but not to help you up, rather to trip you up and cause your mind to be in that kind of plight for the rest of your life. And you work so hard to just bring up that kind of light, that love life, that one that you've worked so hard for day and night, just to get out alive, when it was all covert war-made shit, rather steadily aimed at me by a shifty friend, not to let them steal me away. Your intuition is on point. They actually need to do more than just say you're sorry. How are you gonna say you're sorry for trying to murder me up in the first place because of what you know about them and the troubles that their spirits are in, trying to hack you up out of your mind, leave you without your data, lost and blind. They could never create a work within them kind of plans, your niches of any kind, because all they want to do is see you go out of your mind, not allow you to grow for fear that you might make it, ignite that kind of spark in the world that you worked so hard on to make sure you're gonna lift it up to make that type of life happen, that you're gonna make it all much stronger and wiser. You're not gonna just shake your intuition off now ever because of what the people have done to you to set people up upon your path and to buy up your time and steal up your energies. So you need to protect your own. Never rest till you retire. keep on that climb, never doubting yourself.
No, don't start doubting yourself now because you already know. Go deeper within who you really are and ask for the Lord's own discernment. For all that truth about your life, find the shadows and allow the faith of the Lord to be solid on that day. I already know who took them shots at me. It doesn't even matter how they cheat. They came packed and preloaded meant to constrict me from anything of my own reality. Doesn't even matter the aims, the love life, the home life that I was building inside of my own aims, sanctifying my own aims inside of a love life, financial levels of controlling me, the work life, and every other single way they tried to take my life away from me. They aimed at my career, my health, my mental health, to constrict me inside of every single thing that they've dealt in. Ensuring all of my cells have been limited to all of its oxygen inside of that kind of poisoned up way. Arsenic, your body and mind can't breathe normal, so it's hard just to think. Find a person to recognize you inside of you. It's maddening to realize the kind of systematic abuse. Hard to put your own finger on top of it, meant to hack you and misalign you, hijack every last aspect of your life, all the ways to try to leave your love lost and blind. Work was more like a wage war to make peace or the grave. To work and set signs, the exact opposite, while you're trying to read the minds out here by them designs real fucking thick, coming at you clearly and diligently to come up and kill me up quick. You try to not leave me so broken, not having that shit happen to me, happen to you. What would you do, motherfucker, when I needed you to die? And then you start looking for more in life. They're just trying to leave you blind, trying to cover their own lengthy way and lengthy crime to tamp out your life forever, as if I was fighting for myself and I was fighting for you too. Until it got all shifty and shitty, I got into fighting with you, till I realized I was only fighting my life because of you and everything that you would put me through. The memories flooded back, and that's when I realized I was fighting to save my own damn life from this kind of crime to be taken over my life. I wasn't only fighting not just to be lied on, I was fighting for my entire life. Fighting to be taken for real, not taken advantage of, into places that I didn't want to feel, from my own breath, for them to steal. Fighting for the unfair disadvantages, cause it caused me to have a seat in my own life, right up in my own damn house, and each and every single time. I never wanted to feel that hurt ever again. And when it started again, I was fighting just to let go, let go, let go. That's when things got even larger than life, by design, coming to take my whole life, me and mine. You couldn't let me go, or allow me to breathe. You were planning and placing me within my own body to suffocate me down to the bone. Each and every single time they come around to leave me lost in my mind. There's nothing worse than finding out your own loved ones are the snakes trying to steal up your own life's blessings, so that you couldn't ever even focus on the best things about yourself or this life. They were working really hard to convert their own actions and take them against you. Real crimes this whole time. Now you're stacking that wage, neck deep in the woods. They can't handle their own reflection in the mirror. So you're poking them, it's quite clear. Of
course to steer. Of course, they needed to take it there, to take it out on you. With all of it you've been through, being targeted and poisoned up by design. Real nice and sickly for their own sick crime. To inherit and to take over your whole life by that kind of design. They plotted my downfall and poisoned me up out of my mind, as if I was supposed to know a way to move, or have any other recourse of action to prove. So they have no time to continue that kind of killing, this crime spree over me, because they can't stand what they've done to take a damn life by that gun. Underneath that waste the world, they wanted to stand you up, all up in that, designed to absolutely destroy you. But they forgot to realize that God says not to touch one hair on the head of those anointed for God's own purpose. So you'll just have to continue to work on your divine purpose and use your talents and show that praise to the Most High Lord, of our dear Lord's own Son, Jesus.
Praises to the Most High, dear Lord, in the ways that can't be stolen away from human minds, plots and ploys, and all of them schemes. No weapon formed shall prosper, but they'll form them wars, form them for more inside of your life, your own growth, as if your appointed purpose only angers them who have that passion in their heart's designed to poison you above out of your mind, leave you in a war zone, the mental state engraved. They encapsulate inside of a whole engrossed soul. I hope that you continue to grind in these seasons to come, when you're feeling the weight underneath that gun. May only those who deserve a seat at your table actually be welcome. Only by the Lord's design to be a real love life, and a real joyous and carefree plan to kind of have that abundant life, free from the kind of abuse. The people left you in, which troubles you the most, that kind of perception of what could be. It's quite confusing sometimes, you see. People might act out of spite instead of that heart's inside of themselves, when all of that you did was try to speak out for yourself and speak the truth. Take a stand up for yourself, say no more, to protect your own energy, so that's when it really hurts them. When you hurt them just because you stand up and protect your own energy, requires them to opt out their subscription to your whole life, and they made that inner decision's choice. So maybe when they need a healthy reminder about boundaries and entitlement or human rights, because they have zero right to take my own life, use it to their own design, use my own life as their own property, my mind, to create that steady destiny swap that they wanted to take. They raked all over my whole life, for heaven's sake. The worst over inside of my life, to premeditate my own fate inside of an early grave. Sometimes we don't understand how actually powerful we are until we can take a look at all of the adversity and adversaries that have come up against us to put us through this kind of hell that we've been dealt. Sometimes we need to go through it though, to learn.